Welcome back to another video. So I was just listening to Remedy H. His video was titled "We Must Begin Fighting for Our Realm." We barely even fight for ourselves. Um Realistically, like my buddy said, which I agree to an extent, we're realistically not going to do anything if we do not um link together, like in the movie Eternals. They link their minds together. They literally show us everything, how to come together in the movies, but we never do in real life. We never realistically do it. Cause I was just thinking about how these businesses are failing. It's not like I was gonna say we're causing these businesses to fail, because we are, but at the same time we don't know the direct reasons of why these businesses are failing, other than us not um spending our money with them. I mean, businesses been going out of business for multiple reasons, which we never know why. We just pull up to the store and we see a closing sign, that's it, but we never know why they're closing. As I said before, these beings could just be downsizing. We don't know. We don't know. If we really care, we will be asking the store owner, or we will be contacting corporate on contacting them about why they're closing down. Nobody don't care about why these folks closing down. They just gonna buy them little percentage off items and go about their day, because we're just consumers. None of us are trying to produce anything. And it's simple as that. Like, these beings that's running everything, this system, this grid, this monopoly board, they don't care what we call ourselves. I can call myself a primordial being all I want. You think they care? I'm not a threat to their system. I haven't done anything that can put them out of business. Even like I said, even if I stop buying from a certain store for whatever reason, they're still going to be in business, because we still collectively participate in this matrix. We collectively participate in this monopoly system. So um I have plenty. Well, y'all know I already discussed multiple ideas on how we can come together and stuff. You know, we're not even trying to do certain stuff because the system in place is so convenient for us. Like I said, we don't even have our own hospital system. Somebody get hurt, you calling 911. You not trying to call each other. Hell, both of y'all might be hurt, and then you gonna be going to the hospital. You're gonna get drove to the hospital. All this money that we've had access to. Who said this? Somebody said it used to be hard for so-called black people or anybody to get money, right? Now these beings are getting you money for acting a fool. They literally dispensing money like crazy. And like I said before, we had all this money for a long time, and we haven't even came up with a hospital. All these big Jay-Z's, big Oprahs, they buying people cars and stuff like that. None of that stuff don't work. Giving homeless people money, none of that stuff don't work. I personally think the problem is the lack of awareness. People are unaware and don't want to be aware because of the fear that it will bring onto them. Yeah, you can give people millions and millions of dollars days on end, and nothing will change because of the lack of awareness, the lack of knowledge, the lack of self-appreciation, self-respect. stuff like that. Money has been existing for a long time. We've had access to it and we've done nothing with it but buy cars to go nowhere, buy big houses, whether a mansion or a one-story house, to just sit and settle. We done nothing with it this whole time. We just been looping. Also, a buddy was saying that I listened to. Oh yeah, a bit better. He was talking about how the celebrities are getting torn down and stuff like that. Um, which I don't really care about that. We still have to have a solution to this massive problem. Because whether they stay standing or stay relevant in the media, we still have to have security amongst ourselves. So that's my perspective on that. You can give a homeless person dollars and dollars and dollars and dollars every day. All it's going to do is perpetuate the system to keep going. Because where they going to spend the money at? We have to get back to valuing each other for the real money. What can you do for me? And I'm not talking about sexually. You know, because like I said, like we spend money to get products. We spend money to get things to be produced. But if we were to just cut money out altogether, we could just see the problem. Part of the problem is we don't have access to the resources. We don't fully have access to the resources. You know, because if we had access to the resources, then we would know who is who and who can do what. You know, because you can put anybody in a room full of wood. What they gonna do with it? It's the question. You know, it's about what you do with your resources. That goes back to us lacking knowledge, lacking skills and skill sets. You know. So yeah, realistically, we're not gonna do anything. These businesses, they just go out of business, and we just basically be happy and start buying stuff because it's on sale, percentages off. Um, we're not coming together like we should because everything is so convenient to where we don't really need to come together until the lights are out. Then we'll basically be forced to work together, and I'm not a fan of being forced because it's not. I feel like it's not organic. It's not organic if we being forced to work together. It's that basically boils down to choice. You know, it basically boils down to choice. Having a choice to work together, or we can choose to work together, or we can choose to use the system. But see, like I guess you could say back in the day, like example, if you didn't have no fast food around you, you had no choice but to be healthy and strong. Now that we have choices, and now we have choices, we can choose to eat poison at these fast food restaurants, or we can choose to be healthy. You know. But yeah, I just said I woke up, about to get my day started. got a couple errands to run, and I wanted to talk about that. Talk about that situation of we're realistically not gonna do anything. Wow. We're realistically not gonna do anything because we're not actively trying, because the system's still in play, it's still in motion. Like I said, like if it would have shut down today, you know how many flatlines you gonna hear in the hospital? We don't have enough numbers to do anything. We don't have enough numbers that are aware to do anything. I put it like that. But yeah, that's all I have. What else? I thought of something, but then I had forgot about it. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.